Ooh, oh, there we go. There's noise. There's some sound coming out. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, this is the pre-show. Whoa, yeah, 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 yeah. So, is that about the same volume as it was before? Roughly. Okay, well, if you're having any trouble, you'll adjust it, I imagine. And now a little opening comedy monologue by Janie Thorne, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I would. I just heckle you. That's just not true. You're quite funny, Janie. Yeah, you are. So funny, I forgot to laugh. Oh, you re-plugged me in. Excellent. Thank you. Wow. What's her name again? Lizzie. Set list. Oh, I should tune.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Sev.
Thank you so much for coming to the First Friday show. And for those of you on the internet, thank you for coming too.
When does the front row show up?
Yeah, when does the front row show up? You know, there's a lot of people out there, and when I said the show was beginning, they just pretended like they didn't hear. So
Janie, go round them up.
yeah.
Yes. Tom.
No.
Don't worry, man. You're looking good.
No, they won't hear that.
Severin says clap. Clap. No, Severin didn't say clap.
You have a what? Ah, that's a good thing. Okay, listen, those of you on the internet cannot hear what she just said, but that's quite all right.
But it was quite witty.
But it was, yeah.
Test.
It was.
I'll have a little more volume, I think. Ed?
So we're working out the sound issues here. Are you ready to go?
And whenever you are. I just was waiting for the audience to get in. We would love to have some people sit in the front.
Yeah, we have 3 seats right here in front. If those
I don't bite unless I'm hungry.
Here comes Tom, of course.
Yay, Tom.
All right, and Lizzie. Hey,
Lizzie. I miss your dog, Tom.
I miss my dog.
How much do you miss your dog?
Roughly the distance between Whitson and Colfax.
Oh.
Be careful about spilling.
There's
that
a nice
glass
seat
right
up,
there.
up here in front. We would love to have you in front. Yes, I would. Especially you.
Especially you, Brian.
And this lovely person in the white and blonde, you could be up front too. There's 2 seats.
I might start singing with you.
I don't mind. I won't mind. That's all right.
Thank you. Thanks, Kev. Okay, listen, we're just gonna start the show, and those people out there will just miss the first song, whatever. So, let's give a good hand to my old friend, Gary Stockdale.
Thank you, Sev. Thank you. It is lovely to be here. I'm always amazed. It always feels so amazing to be here. And I've known Severin since the 80s, and it just happens that this first song is a song about old friends. So, hi. Great to have you all here. Been around for more than half my life, long before I even met my wife. Members only jackets, skinny ties, always busting balls and cracking wise. Sometimes we drank too much and drove too fast, wild days are mostly in the past. Now we're sitting watching our families grow, and it feels very good to know someone who'll share the good times, help you bear the bad, likes to see you happy, but I'll take you when you're sad, right there when you need 'em. And sometimes when you don't, but when everyone forgets you, they're the ones who won't, the ones who knew you when. That's the definition of a friend. You and I've done things we both regret, things we'd mostly just as soon forget. Sometimes we bring it up and we just laugh. Others, they don't know the half. Like the time you almost lost it all, I was there to help you break your fall. And all those times I acted selfishly, still somehow you saw the best in me. Someone who'll share the good times, help you bear the bad, likes to see you happy, but I'll take you when you're sad, right there when you need 'em, and sometimes when you don't, but when everyone forgets you, they're the ones who won't. They're through thick and thin. That's the definition of a friend. Friends like you made me who I am today, and I remember those we lost along the way. These days not much seems constant and true. That's why I'm glad that I've had someone like you. when you're sad, right there when you need 'em, and sometimes when you don't. But when everyone forgets you, they're the ones who won't. In it till the end, that's the definition of a friend. Oh, they're through thick and thin. That's the definition of a friend. Ooh. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, my wife doesn't have a lot of friends from when she was younger because she moved around a lot, and I have a lot of friends like I've known for. Well, I'm 71 now, so I've known some of my friends for 60-something years. It's really nice to have old friends like that. We just want them to stick around. So this next tune is a little vignette. Let's put it that way. May or may not have something to do with my actual life, not sure. I tune because I care. Sitting on the bar stool, gonna have myself a drink. I need a little time away, a little time to think. Then she sort of caught me by surprise as she kind of looked into my eyes. I didn't know where this was gonna go. So far I was going with the flow. This was something that I'd been through many times before, but things like this these days don't hardly happen anymore. Then she threw back her long black hair as she caught me trying not to stare. Surely as I know the face of Lincoln, pretty sure I know what she is thinking. Who's that old man? Why is he looking at me? 'Cause I'm young and wild and strong, and he's about 63. Now his life is almost done, while mine has just begun. What makes him think that he can just look at me? Look at me. Now wait a goddamn minute, how do I know that's what she meant? I'm gonna find out if I'm a fool or if she's heaven sent. Then she got up when some guy asked her to dance. As she waltzed off, I knew I missed my chance. Serves me right for holding back, delaying. Worried if somewhere someone is saying, who's that old man? Why is he looking at me? 'Cause I'm young and wild and strong, and he's about 73. Now his life is almost done, while mine has just begun. What makes him think that he can just look at me? Look at me. Splash some cold water in my face, pound some scotch without a chase. A slap upside my head would sure be clearer. Get it through your head, that shit's not real. We ain't no older than we feel. So I took a good hard look into the mirror. Who's that old man? Why is he looking at me? 'Cause I'm young and wild and strong, and he's about 103. Now his life is almost done, while mine has just begun. What makes him think that he can just look at me? Look at me. Look at me. Thank you. All right. So I've been married about 30, almost 31 years, and considering the fact that none of my family or my wife's family has stayed together, this is a major accomplishment done by brute force and a lot of talking and therapy. But when I was, I used to write a lot of TV music and sang in sessions and stuff, but it was about 15 years ago that I started going back to being a solo performer and going out and in the folk scene, which Severin is a guiding light of. You know, he's one of these people who everyone knows and who's, yes. Well, let's give a hand for Severin Brown. And one of the most delightful and supportive and lovely people that I know. But anyway, so my wife once said, why don't you write any songs about me? And I said, honey, all my songs are about you. She didn't buy that. So this one is actually about her.
Really?
Well, that's what I say. In a trance at first glance, I start falling like summer rain in the sun. Then I part with my heart, I go all in. That's how we two became one. Though at times our souls get tried, there's not one day goes by that I'm not glad that I said I do. For I still love you, even after all this time. I'm so glad that you are mine. And I will love you, whatever life may put us through. I will still love you. Hand in hand we make plans to grow on and see how high we can climb. Though some years may bring tears, we go on, taking one day at a time. We can't control. The worries fade away each time I hold you. And I still love you, though at times my future past seems like it's running by so fast. And I will love you, even if you break my heart in two. I will still love you. I know that we have quarreled some, but we've surely had our fun. We built a dream and let it come true. And I still love you, even after all this time. I'm I'm so glad that you are mine. And I will love you, whatever life may put us through. One thing I know is true, I will still love you. Thank you. This is one of my old friends back there, Joy. That's Joy. And the first, when I started doing house concerts and things like that, one of the first ones I did was Linda Lee Miller right here at her house, and that was a very formative. I was nervous as heck when I did that. It was like there was all these other people like John Baddorf in the audience and everything like that. So I'm so grateful that you said, I'm going to try that guy out. Thank you. It was great. All right. Hi, Joy. You brought a friend. Hi, Michael. How are you? Good. Good to have you here. All right. Back to the guitar. This is a song I wrote recently. It's kind of self-explanatory, but there's a lot of you in any song that you write. So I think there's a lot of that in here, and. There's a guy named Jamie, I can't remember his last name, but he's a great songwriter, and he said, I wish I could talk while I tune, but I only have so many higher brain functions I can do at once. So all right, so here we go. Life is hard and kind of long, best intentions turn out wrong, sometimes it seems it's all one big snafu. Greedy landlords, needy kin, look at this mess we're living in. But at least I get to share it all with you. Termites and tax collectors ate us up like a Hannibal Lecter, but we've endured 1,000 such attacks. So who could blame us if we just want to relax? Let's grow old and fat together. We can get through that together. Let me pour you one more glass of wine. Let's get cranky, slow, and old together. Loneliness on hold together. Two lives living it one day at a time. My complaints are myriad, and you've outlived your last period. But we take whatever's coming down the pike. Payphones, fax machines, and pagers. Ungrateful, mean teenagers, they're damn lucky they made it out alive. Golden years, they ain't so golden, but somehow the roof is pretty much holding. And now you can get replacements for your parts. But no one can replace you in my heart. Let's grow old and fat together. We've been through more than that together. Let me pour you one more glass of wine. Let's veg out and get high together. Spit troubles eye together. Two lives chilling it one day at a time. My betting on the horses and all our almost divorces. Times you're with someone and yet you feel alone. Though we inherited no blueprint and we did not read the fine print, somehow we built a somewhat happy home. Call it a blessing, not a curse. There's bad stuff, but it could be worse. It's Still we keep our heads up high like a giraffe. And it only seems to hurt when I laugh. Let's grow old and fat together, and we'll say, how about that together? Let me pour one more half glass of wine. We'll get cranky, slow, and old together, with loneliness on hold together. Two lives living it one day at a time. Two lives living it, two lives giving it, two lives we're betting on, two lives getting on, two lives walking here, two lives talking here, two lives making it one day at a time. Oh yeah, two hearts living life one day at a time. Thank you. So, there was something that happened in 2020 about March or April. I don't remember what was it. It was like some kind of March and April. Well, some people January, most people March, because I remember my wife said I was going to go to the gym. My wife said, "You're not going to the gym." I went, "Oh, okay." So when we were playing, you know, we who play music and perform out there, but there was no place we could perform. So a lot of us who had studios and just, you know, was itching to perform, we like did these, you know, got our camera set up. My iPhone is a great camera. There's like these apps that allow your iPhone to be the camera, and the audio goes through my studio. So I started doing this show every Tuesday at 5:30. And so a friend of mine who also did shows said, "You're going to run out of original songs soon." So I just started doing covers, and I really started out doing covers, like doing Piano Bar, you know, and stuff like that. So this was fun, because I would do themed covers, like I do an Elton John show. I just did a Burt Bacharach show, and you know, so and then I would stick in a couple originals and stuff like that. And what was great about it is my wife was on the other microphone over by where my you know, little console is, and she would be talking in between the songs. So we really got a chance to do a show together. She's not in show business. She's a pre-K teacher. I call her the toddler whisperer because she can speak. She teaches 1.5 to 3, and it's and she is as brilliant at that as any of us who do art or music or anything like that. And so at some point during the pandemic, I got this idea for a song, and I did a video of it. If you want to go on YouTube, it's a whole video. I don't perform in the video. It's all kinds of images of teachers and stuff like that. So this is another song that's dedicated to her. I do this to make brownie points. But anyway, it's called Superhero. You can't bend steel like Superman. You can't fly through the air. No metal blade shoot from your hands when danger's lurking there. Unlike the Flash, you can't run 2,000 miles an hour. Yet the mightiest Avenger can't hold a candle to your power. 'Cause you save the world, not by fighting crime. Yes, you save the world, one mind at a time. You shine a light to help a child along the road. Bring out diamonds from each little lump of coal. You bring young lives a love for learning. That's a marvel to behold. You're a real life superhero. You got no rich man's mansion with high technology, no special suit to help you hide your identity. But underneath your street clothes beats a Cape Crusader's heart. You make a brighter future by making people smart. You save the world every single day. You save the world, pushing ignorance away. You shine a light to help a child along the road. Bring out diamonds from each little lump of coal. You give young lives a love for learning. That's a marvel to behold. You're a real-life superhero. There's nothing like a teacher, nothing else on earth. Don't you think it's time we pay you everything you're worth? You shine a light to help a child along the road. Bring out diamonds from each little lump of coal. You give young lions a love for learning. That's a marvel to behold. You're a real-life superhero. You shine a light to help a child along the road. Bring out diamonds from each little lump of coal. You give young lives a love for learning. That's a marvel to behold. You're a real-life superhero. Here they come to save the day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, let's see, what do I do here? Oh, good. I have my set list on my iPad here, and I have a little foot button that makes it move, so I don't have to do it. It's great. It's such high. That's what I'm doing with my foot. That's right. No, it's the ejector switch. So anything, every once in a while we eject some audience member out. All right, let's see. I got to bring this down a fret. Let me just make sure I'm still in tune. Tom, have you been performing anywhere?
I've been in the hospital.
That's a bad choice. You should be performing. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
So the short answer is no.
Okay.
I had to jump out of the Rick Taylor tribute concert that they did.
Oh, yeah, that's so sad about Rick. A wonderful songwriter friend of ours, Rick Taylor, passed away recently. Please don't die. Death sucks. It's not fun. All right. So anyway, this is a song called. Well, I was in a songwriting group, and we got little prompts with some great songwriters who were in there, Amy Engelhart and Lauren Adams, and so you get a prompt of what you're supposed to write on. This was you had to include a name of an animal in the title, so that's what this is, and you'll quickly know what the name of the animal is. There's an elephant in the room. How could something that big be so very hard to see? Let's pretend that he's not there. And just for a moment, imagine that we are free. What big ears he has to hear the stuff we never say. No matter how go away. There's an elephant in the room, breathing up all the air. He's even in our heads, there's no getting over him, and we can't get around him. He's bigger than our beds. We could take the bull by the horns, I mean by the tusks, and talk things through. But we might say too much and bring the end to me and you. There's an elephant in the room, in the room, in the room. There's an elephant in the room, in the room, in the room. If all the things we left unspoken were finally brought to light, exposing all the ways that we've been broken, would we finally be all right? What big ears he has to hear the stuff we never say. No matter how we try, he never seems to go away. There's an elephant in the room, in the room, in the room. There's an elephant in the room, in the room, in the room. There's an elephant in the room, in the room, in the room. There's an elephant in the room, in the room, in the room. Thank you. Now, a couple of those songs were songs that I wrote in the last years, a couple of years and stuff like that. But I have some songs I've written for a while. This one I performed at your house concert, and it's an interesting thing. I don't know everyone's age, but if you were born before 1965, you will know exactly what this song is about. Now, if there's anybody here who was born after 1965, you will not understand any of this. You will not think that a world could have existed that's like this, but it was there. And there's one point at which I'm gonna. It might be kind of a Pavlovian response to go or make some kind of like gesture, like 2 hits, bump, bump, like that. Yeah, thank you very much, Tom. I pay him to do that. And if you don't do it when it comes up, I'll just do the whole line again until you do. So, so it'll be fine. So here it is. This is the way the world used to be. Growing up in the 60s, from the baby boom, seemed like every door would lead to a smoke-filled room. From Pall Malls to Lucky Strikes, everyone was lighting up. Everywhere you looked, everybody was smoking. TV hosts had ashtrays on the table every night. They'd take a drag and then exhale to time the joke just right. Bud Collyer, on to tell the truth, waxed eloquent for Salem's. Ed Sullivan sold larks twixt Bally Roos and Jackie Mason. Oh, more doctors smoked Camels than any other cigarette. But you needn't walk a mile, they sold them everywhere you went. Us tear-eating smokers would rather fight than switch. With one black eye, 2 black lungs, now everybody's spit smoking. Everybody was smoking. TV hosts. Oh no, that's wrong. Here we go. Some thought menthol helped the medicine go down sweet and slow, but Marlboro men did not go in for all that rigmarole. Take a puff, it's springtime, it's a frolic in the woods. Sorry, Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Very well, very nicely done. Those skinny guys who played in all those guitar bands like Severin stuck the stick right on the neck while they were busy with their hands. Black folks got the word, come all the way up to cool. It was okay for them to smoke, but maybe not to go to school. But soon equal rights came also for the so-called weaker sex. You've come a long way, baby. Now come on, smoke this cigarette. Blow some smoke into her face, man. She'll be putty in your hands, and you can share an L&M after you've emptied out your glands. Smoking. Everybody was smoking. Then someone threw a pail of water on the fire, showing lungs destroyed, all clogged up with muck and mire. Kent's had filters with asbestos. Heaven rest us, there's no doubt. All the filters in the world can't stop the truth from coming out. One day I noticed when I smoked a cig outside, all the other folks were inside, still cozy, warm, and dry. I started smoking to be in, to be like, dig me, I'm cool. So how come I'm out here freezing, feeling like a fool? So I stopped. I went cold turkey, never even snuck a puff. Though I'll say, it was pretty goddamn rough. Still, I quit those whats, those butts, those stinking cigarettes. Though I admit I have not quit smoking certain other things just yet. Although smoking is less hip now in the good old USA. Think R.J. Reynolds will just slip out, tuck its tail and run away. No, they got market share in China, Indonesia, and Ukraine. The names have been changed, but the smoke screen remains. Smoking. Everybody was smoking. Filter, flavor, flip-top box. Smoking. You get a lot to like when you're smoking. Thank you. Right, and I play that little Andy Griffith theme. My friend Joy was on the Andy Griffith show when she was a child. What do you mean hiding your face? That's like the coolest piece of trivia ever. I love that theme. One of the great TV themes. I just went to a show that a friend of mine took me to called Puppet Up. It is a puppet show done by the Jim Henson people. It's run by Brian Henson, Jim's son. And it is an adult puppet show and done with improv comedy. So it was crazy. It was done at the A&M Studios, which, well, was the A&M Studios. Now it's Henson. It was A&M before then. It was Charlie Chaplin's studio. But in between Charlie Chaplin and A&M, it was Paisano Productions that produced the Perry Mason show. And every once in a while, I'll see a Perry Mason on the MeTV thing. There only one drawback for MeTV is every 5 minutes there are catheter commercials. It's like, you know, that it's geared towards maybe us, but it's a really good show. I mean, you watch it, it doesn't seem dated at all. It seems really good. And I like black and white shows anyway. There's one called Ripley on Netflix right now that looks like an old like, you know, movie with Alain Delon or something like that. You know, it's fantastic. Hi. That's Lizzie. Lizzie's a beautiful dog who thinks she owns every place that she's in. As it should be. And she does, actually. Okay. So, I grew up very close to here. This next song, I'm going to mention the name of the song. And everything in this song is absolutely true. I don't know. Yeah, I think the song speaks for itself. But how are you guys doing, by the way? Oh, where are we? And I want to thank Ed Brand over there on sound in the back. Ed is a lovely guy and does a lot for everybody and for Spencer. I mean, for Severin and all that. What was I going to say? Oh, where are we time-wise? We have 11 minutes? Okay, good. All right, well, I have two more songs. If there's time for another one, we'll do another one. But anyway, all right. So this is this song. The streets of my hometown were always clean and bright. Rows of craftsman houses, fences painted white. Dads would work, mom stayed home. The schools filled up with kids. Sunday morning we'd go to church, 'cause that was what you did. Rainbirds water in the new mown lawns. You could leave your front door open when you were gone. And we all felt like we belonged there in my old hometown. Seemed like every avenue was pretty much the same. You knew all your neighbors, knew them all by name. Friendly people waving hello on the streets of my old hometown. But when we watched the evening news on our black and white TVs, we saw some folks in some other towns didn't live like me. We'd see all these colored people trying hard to have their say. State police and governors kept getting in their way. But that was deep down south, that didn't happen here. Nobody was marching, our streets were clear. I wondered, what could some folks have to fear here in my old hometown? One day my stepdad, Jim, picked up a Negro man hitchhiking his way out of town. Jim asked him, where do you want to go? The man looked surprised and said, don't you know? Mister, please, just get me off the streets by sundown. Seems my hometown had a law, not the written kind. They enforced it with a vengeance. They didn't need a sign. It said no Negro man is free to roam the streets of my old hometown. But now the Glendale streets are different than the way they used to be. We got every color and every creed and every nationality. My friend, he's a Glendale cop, half black, half Japanese. He upholds the law with an even hand for each person equally. Hey, now we got Armenians and Persians and Vietnamese. Some are black, some are brown, and some look like me. We're just one more minority in my old hometown. And those rows of craftsman houses, they still look the same. You try hard to pronounce your neighbor's name. Friendly people waving hello, free to go where they want to go. Every color of the human rainbow on the streets of my own hometown. The streets of my own hometown. On the streets of my own hometown. On the streets of my own hometown. Thank you. Yeah, that situation in Glendale lasted until the 70s, and it was California had a kind of Southern California had kind of a quiet racism. It wasn't like in the South. They would just have like an LAPD that was like a stormtroopers, and they would just keep everybody in where they were supposed to be and beat the hell out of everybody or kill them if they didn't. So things are a little better now. In some places, at least. So I hope you guys. Let's see. I'm going to do one more song unless I have time for two. Two? All right. So I'll do this. This was the finale I was going to do, but I'll do another one. So I got a request from Tara to do something. So I'll do this last song and then I'll do a request for Tara. All right. Here we go. Oh, wrong song. There we go. What am I doing? Here we go. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Anyway, this is a song I wrote with Alan Rich, who had a big hit for the song from My Bodyguard, or The Bodyguard, rather. I can't remember what it was called, but it was the big Whitney Houston sung song. What? Okay. Beautiful. Run to You. Was it I Want to Run to You or just Run to You? You're probably, but my ability to remember names and titles is somewhat stilted at this point. Did the keyboard go up in volume at some point during there? Oh, it did. Okay. So, but this is the volume it's going to stay at, right? I'm just checking because I'm playing a little hard. Is it loud enough out there? Can you hear the piano well enough? Okay, great. What's that? Okay, great. Well, thank you. That's all we care about. You people up front don't matter. Don't feel like that. Anyway, thanks again, Ed, and thanks to Severin. There's a world of people who go on just living day to day, looking to find their way, spending their lives searching for a dream they'll never ever find, till they look inside. When it comes from the heart, then it's all in our hands. And there's so much to share when we show that we care for one another. You see, love is all that it takes. You can feel what a difference it makes. You'll know it right from the start when it comes from the heart. Take a look around you. Can't you see the magic in our eyes? That's when you realize the more you give to people, the more it makes you feel like you belong. And that can't be wrong. When it comes from the heart, then it's all in our hands. And there's so much to share when we show that we care for one another. You see, love is all that it takes. You can feel what a difference it makes. You know it right from the start when it comes from the heart. Don't hold back your feelings. You got to let them show. And if you're with someone you love, now's the perfect time to let them know. When it comes from the heart, then it's all in our hands. And there's so much to share. You gotta show that you care for one another, yeah. You see, love is all it takes now. You can see what a difference it makes. You'll know it right from the start when it comes from the heart. You'll know it right from the start when it comes from the heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So this is a request for the fabulous Tara Covington, who drove all the way up here from San Diego. You know, it used to take about 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 20 minutes to get to San Diego. It now takes 3.5 hours. Too many people in California. Well, it has, yeah, it can. Well, you could. All right, so anyway, first question is, how many people in the audience here, hello, how many people in the audience have children? How many people of you have spawned? Oh, good, excellent, okay, good. Well, this is for you. This song is for you. It's dedicated to you, and everything in this song is true as well. When you're the new father of a daughter, everything seems perfect at the start. Her sweet little face, the way she coos and the way she sighs, well, it just warms your little heart. And now my baby girl is getting older. Now she's grown into her teens, and all her words and actions make it very, very clear what being a man called father truly means. It means torture, torture, teenage daughter, torture. When I was young, I vowed to understand rebellion and how it felt when I was living in their shoes. But questioning authority's not quite as cool a plan when the man to whom they're sticking it is you. In my teens, there was no Instagram or Facebook. The telephone was all we really had. So imagine my surprise when I grounded her one night, and then I read her status update. Fuck you, Dad. It's torture, torture, teenage daughter, torture. At the end of this tunnel, they say that there's a light. That's what parents tell me who have been there. But when that tunnel's light is in your sight, the one thing you know for sure, you're still in there. For my folks, I'm sure I was quite a handful, but with less door slamming, screaming, and tears. Take away a teenager's phone, it's like you killed them, how they moan. I've some serious nerve damage in my ears. But the truth is, I just want her to be happy and not to mess up quite as much as her old man. One day when it's all in the past, we'll look back at this and laugh. But till then, I'm gonna do my damnedest to just withstand this torture, torture, teenage daughter, torture, torture. I'd rather have my fingers cracked or be stretched upon the rack. Bamboo splinters in my nails, thrown in a pit of rats and snails. I can take being drawn and quartered, driven mad by dripping water, but not this teenage daughter. Torture. You think I'm exaggerating? Torture. Thank you, everybody. I'm so grateful that you're all here. I think we're going to take a short break. Thank you. My name is Gary Stockdale. If any of you still want pieces of plastic that have music on them, I have some outside that are for sale. I sell them for $15, but I'll take whatever you want to give for them. Plus, you don't need to do that because everything's on Spotify anyway. So anyway, but thank you. And thanks to Severin Brown. Thank you, Severin Brown. We love Severin Brown. Thank you, Ed Brand, and thank you, everybody. I'm going to come back and play a little bit for Severin and his set, so it's going to be a fantastic set. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's really good. You look handsome in that hat.
It's a little tight in here, but let me raise. Let me get that for you.
Vanna's
And
not
I
gonna be
didn't
able
bring
to
in
do
my notebook with my lyrics, but that's okay. I don't need it for this. Well, you need to get a bag, and then I'll be able to scoot in and. When Gary struggled, went so well on 5 songs. Well, I don't know if he's singing. He said he wanted to sing on To the Light. And when we did the sound check, he was actually singing on To the Light. I look around me for the love. I see a river. It knows what I'm dreaming of. Every drop, every ripple, so important to the flow, helps it know where to go. Sparkling a river on a journey to the sea. Sparkling a river, carry me. Sparkling a river on a journey to the sea. Sparkling a river, carry me. All right, welcome to the sound check.
Yay, sound check.
No. You and I have already done it, I think.
Yeah, that was nice.
I didn't hear you?
Oh, good.
Why? Oh. No. It's the sound
That was,
check.
yeah.
Never mind.
No, we're gonna start. I'm gonna go grab.
I have to grab my notebook with my
Where
lyrics.
is it?
I think it's on the
Kitchen table.
on the sofa.
So
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna go put this away.
Yeah, sorry, that was a. Oh, thank you so much. That was kind of a false alarm.
Did we get the spacing worked out though? Are we happy with, are we all gonna fit happily or?
I think so. The two girls are going to be here, and Gary's going to be there, so it'll work.
Go back up, that's better if I'm a little further to see.
Yeah, exactly right.
Look very better.
Yeah.
Good. All right, great.
Good. Now, is this going to be in your way here? Because I'm okay. Well, I don't want to crunch you either, you know. There you go. Oh, yeah. He's going to play piano on 5 songs. So it's going to be a nice full show tonight, I think. Yeah, it's going to be great. And I can't wait to hear Angeline because, I stopped doing that because there was no piano. I needed a piano in Angeline. Everybody, I mean, everybody who's heard the recording knows there's a piano on there. You're in love with the sound man? There you go. I don't need a ticket. I'm with the sound guy. Yeah, right. Ticket? Who needs? I don't need a stinking ticket. Oh, that's nice.
So there.
Yeah. I am going to be doing 2 songs totally solo, no band at all. Time for the music to begin again. Wasn't Gary Stockdale great? And Gary is going to be coming back in to play piano with us. Since I am sorry to say that Barrett Tagliarino, who usually plays with us, is not going to be here tonight. So, that's what I said. Barrett? Oh, you mean Barrett's not going to be here either? I'm sorry. What? That was just a funny. Okay. I have. I have a new song. And so, it may not be it might be a better song with the band, but I just wrote it last week, so the band doesn't know it. So, I will do it. No. You can learn it. This is a good time for you to say, oh, I can do that. No, I can do that. And for those of you just listening to that, especially on the internet, I'm just talking to one of my background singers who asked if she should sing along with this song that she's never heard before.
She's that good.
She is that good. My psychic background singer. So, are there more people coming in? You can use that. Yeah, it's almost up there with Harmony Ho. Okay, so here is my new song, and some of you may know that I am in a group called the Tall Men Group, and it's a songwriting group, and we give each other challenges for every month to write a song. And so this is the one that came out for this month. No, it's not a Beatles song. On the day of my judgment, when I stand at the door, I will be asked to remember my life before. Will I be able to stand up for all I've said and done? Will I be proud of my journey, the man I've become? Somewhere in time, all will be forgiven. Bad decisions will fade away. To admit that we've learned is all that is expected in life. Somewhere in time, I've done things I'm not proud of and left some things behind. I've been rude for no reason, but then I've been kind. I followed dreams of my childhood I should have just let go. I left the dream of my lifetime so long ago. Somewhere in time, all will be forgiven. Bad decisions will fade away. To admit that we've learned is all that is expected in life. Somewhere in time. Are you with me so far? Now I've found another person I can love. She reminds me the high road is worth dreaming of. But with my history I worry that I'll drive her away. Isn't fear just left over from some other day? Somewhere in time, all will be forgiven. Bad decisions will fade away. To admit that we've learned is all that is expected in life. Somewhere in time. In life, somewhere in time. Keeper? All right. Oh, we're not doing that. Who would you say it to? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. There is no competition with the Talls. The Tall Men group is, yeah, it's a love fest. There used to be 6 guys, now there are 4 guys, and we get together once a month, and we have a good time. We eat and drink too much, and yeah. And I should tell you that John Stowers, part of the Tall Men group, is cancer-free. And he will be appearing at Cotty's. Is it this coming? Oh, it's a week from tomorrow at Cotty's. At the a week from tomorrow at Cotty's. Cotty has a place called Live at the A-Frame in Kegel Canyon. And John Stowers, yeah, is playing. With a couple of the other Tall Men. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be playing. I may actually be there. But he found, I was playing bass with him, but I told him, I said, listen, I'm not a bass player. I'm not good. So he got a good bass player. I mean, it's nice to be able to admit that when you play bass. I generally don't play bass, so there you go. How many bass players do we have in the audience? 2? Oh, I know Pat is a bass player, of course. And, of course, Matt counts for 3. Okay. So, Matt, are you playing with John at Cotty's? No, you're not on that one. Okay. Because I know that when I was playing with him before, I said, man, you ought to get someone like Matt, someone who really knows his stuff. Let's hear it for Matt Bunson over here. He knows his stuff. Okay. I am sitting down because I fell last week. And I didn't hurt myself real bad, but I've been limping. I've been limping and feeling like an old man for a while, and I just decided I was going to sit tonight, and then no chance of falling over, Oh, that's not a challenge, Tara, really. Okay, now this next song, I should probably tell you that I have relatives. Actually, my namesake, Severin. I was named after my grandfather, who was from Norway, and his name was Jens Severin Dahl. Not my grandfather who built the house, that's my dad's dad, but my mother's mother, it was Jens Severin Dahl. And this is my accounting of his leaving Norway. And I'm singing it because Wendy and I are going to Norway next month. There will be no First Friday show next month because we will be out of town. Yeah, sure. We're making butter. From the ship we waved goodbye to our Norwegian home. Like our Viking fathers had so many years ago, with time to dream and gaze upon the wild and windy seas. We shared the stories we had heard of life and liberty, and how we cheered when first appeared that lady on her stone, who welcomed all our weary crew to our new frontier home. Still we traveled many miles, Minnesota bound, where I for one fell to my knees to kiss that sacred ground. And there were many others there from the old homeland who gave a job or lent a hand to this Norwegian man. And in good time I found a girl of strong Norwegian bone, unafraid to work all day for our new frontier home. Now, Margaret, my Juliet, as our two hearts unfold, we'll work the land as best we can until we get too old for our new frontier home. Thank you so much. Now, can I get the band up? Up, 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 up. Okay, okay, okay.
I can't be Vanna White from back here.
Yeah, no Vanna White today.
No Vanna White.
No Vanna White.
No.
Nope.
Well, I'll just do it without you.
Okay. Okay.
So this one is actually on my last CD. How many of you have the overdue CD? Great, yeah, yeah. I've got plenty of those to sell. I don't think I put them out though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll bring them out.
Okay.
Yeah. How many of you still play CDs? Oh, wow. Whoa, I'm impressed. Yeah, we're old.
We're old.
For those of you on the internet, almost everybody raised their hand on that one. Yeah. Okay, so this is a song called Young and Free. One, two, three, four. I remember driving through the desert late at night. Massive semis shaking my poor bug. A lightning storm was raging, lighting up the chaparral. Like God was finally cleaning this old rug. We were young and knew that our whole lives were still ahead, and everything we wanted we could be. She helped me see my choices and the man I might become, while we were busy being young and free. Young and free. Oh, we were young and free, too young to understand the world at our command. Young and free, and oh so proud to be. We felt it every day and knew that it would always be that way. Took a Greyhound bus to see my old friend in Salt Lake. We heard the choir singing in the shrine. We met some young philosophers debating God and man. What I believe is we are all divine. Then on a whim I decided I would hitchhike home. A sweet young couple said they'd go that way. When we hit Las Vegas, I stood up as their best man. Their honeymoon was in that Chevrolet. Young and free. Oh, we were young and free, too young to understand the world at our command. Young and free, and oh so proud to be. We felt it every day and knew that it would always be that way. Now I see the road ahead stretched out in front of me, and every dream I've had I still believe. A little weary maybe from the years out on the road, but I'm still busy being young and free. Young and free. Oh, we were young and free, too young to understand the world at our command. Young and free, and oh so proud to be. We felt it every day and knew that it would always be that way. Young and free. Thank you. So every year I try to go to a musical retreat in Stanley, Idaho. Now, some of you have heard me talk about Stanley before. Has anybody been there? You've been there. Were you at the retreat? Cool.
Oh, wow.
So our friend Nancy Cassidy has this cool house. It's a huge place, has 8 bedrooms. So what she does is a few times a year, I think, she invites 7 other singer-songwriters to have a bedroom for a week. Okay, so and she's of course a singer-songwriter herself, and so we have song circles every night. We share the cooking. It's just a very cool thing, and it's right on the Salmon River, so there's always plenty of wind and Canada geese.
Oh, nice.
There's Canada geese always, and little tribes of the geese, you know, with their youngins, you know, and that's very cool. Anyway, so I wrote this about when I was there one time. This is called Sparkling River. I look around me for the love. I see a river. It knows what I'm dreaming of. Every drop, every ripple, so important to the flow, helps it know where to go. My life is not so clear to me. I am a river, but I don't know how to find the sea. Every thought, every action means more than we know. So I go with the flow. Sparkling river on a journey to the sea. Sparkling river, carry me. So many people just don't know how precious life is, and they won't until it's their time to go. This is their chance to do some good, to make a difference while they're here, to bring some joy, to bring some cheer. Sparkling river on a journey to the sea. Sparkling river, carry me. The river flows through majestic mountains and it passes right by me. I would rather be following that river to the sea. Sparkling river on a journey to the sea. Sparkling river, carry me. Thank you. Uh-oh. Was that my glass?
It's a party now.
Hi.
Band's just partying a little too hard back here. Nothing to see, people.
Uh-oh.
Just an ordinary beer spill. Don't worry about a thing.
I don't know that that organ's ever going to be the same.
Get working again.
How many times have I heard that?
That's
Common male problem.
Yes.
I think it's going to start up now. I think this organ's going to start working again.
Oh, God.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's okay. You really, it's okay. It'll be okay. All right, what are we doing?
We're doing To the Light.
To the light.
We were not going to do this song. I had actually, originally I had this song on my list, and then
I made him.
I decided to take it off in order to do the one we're going to do following it. But you know what? Gary said he wanted to play on it.
That's
So
a
there
great
you
song. I love it.
go. And he's even going to sing on it. Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Just sing loud.
Is your mic working?
Oh, it'll be. Yeah, it's working great. Perfect.
Make sure, Ed, make sure and turn him down. He sings too well.
Blame it on me. What are we blaming on? You put your butt on my beer.
Hey, that's a good song title.
There's a song in there. You put your butt on my
Put
beer.
your butt on my beer. That is a country.
You put your butt on my beer. Is that a country song?
I think so. And look, it's being documented right now. We are so
God, that's funny.
busted.
Okay, this is a song called To the Light. Some of you know it, some of you don't. There you go. You will after this. I'm just gonna start it, and you come in after
Beautiful.
a bar or two.
Beautiful.
I've heard it said the earth looks peaceful when it's seen from outer space. Such a pretty place for you and me. How do we hear the wisdom of the crickets in the night, singing out of sight from way down here? Way down here, where there's only right or wrong. Why can't we just try to get along? I've heard it said there's 100 billion galaxies of light lighting up the night for you and me. We could be just as peaceful as the earth from outer space, living in a place of harmony. Harmony could be such a joyful sound, but why do we just put each other down? Just consider that there is no wrong or right, and consider that there is no black or white. There are always shades of gray to help us find our way to the light, to the light. I've heard it said every culture has a history in stone, dances of their own they like to do. Wouldn't you like to be accepted just the way you are? Is that really so hard to see? Couldn't we find a way to understand the sand. And just consider that there is no wrong or right. And consider that there is no black or white. There are always shades of gray to help us find our way to the light, to the light, to the Oh, it could be such a joyful sound, but why do we just put each other down? And just consider that there is no wrong or right. And consider that there is no black or white. There are always shades of gray to help us find our way to the light, 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 to the light. I've heard it said, the earth looks peaceful when it's seen from outer space. Such a pretty place for you and me. That's Gary Stockdale. Wow.
Oh, Severn Brown.
Nah, it's the girls. It's the girl power. It's the girls.
Oh yeah, Janie and Leslie.
Katie and Leslie.
And Matt Brunson, my favorite bass player. Yeah. Okay.
Any of us.
And we're going to celebrate that by playing a song. A song I wrote back in the 70s. Yeah, I've been doing this a long time, folks. I'm sorry, I'm old.
How old are you? Well, I'm so old.
So this, actually, I only recorded this one in the 90s, but I wrote it in the 70s. Anyway, this is called My Love Mo Betta.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like what he say. He don't talk like he love you at all. He's a cloud on your day, who's just waiting to let loose his rainfall. But my love got no stormy weather. My love, ow. My love mo better. My love mo better. I saw him just yesterday, had his eyes on another Chiquita. He was scheming away with a friend on a cool way to meet her. But my love don't need outside women. My love, better. Girl like you want, good man who don't stomp on love he gets. Might feel so good, but that love could cause you big regret. Gary Stockdale. And I don't like his eyes, or that look on his face as he sees you. He's a wolf in disguise who just wants you to think he will please you. But my love, keep you warm like a sweater, my love. Ow. My love, more better. My love, more better. My love, more better. Mo better. And that's Gary Stockdale on keys. How's that? We're going to bring him back in a little while, but
Want me to leave the room?
I think so. We're going to do like, what, 3 songs?
I'm being
before?
banished.
Oh, no.
I'll be back.
Oh, no.
I've moved the mic a little bit. There you go.
What song will you come back on?
It's after lessons. You come back for the one that shall not be named.
Okay. Oh, right. It's a surprise. We have a surprise for you guys.
Oh God. Okay. And where's my Vanna White?
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. My arms aren't long enough.
I know.
I have the day off. Yeah.
Yeah. She's just a singer now.
I was thinking
I'll
Vanna
take
White's
it.
a singer?
No,
I
but
know
Jane
she
is.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not sure what to say about this song. It's when I started this as a guitar piece back in the 70s, and I only wrote the song last year. So how long would that take to write? God, I don't know.
Too long.
You're wasting time thinking so much. Yes, it's been years since she disappeared. still you're missing her touch. Take a deep breath and then breathe some more. Love will come when it comes, not a minute before. You feel the wind, you smile and you nod. You look around from the sky to the ground and see it's all a facade. But deep down inside, oh, you know there is more. Love will come when it comes, not a minute before. Love will come when it comes, not a minute before. Just because it's not how you planned it doesn't mean it won't turn out right. She's gone and you don't understand it. The world goes on like nothing's wrong, but you are alone at night. You try to be true. You treasure your friends. You sing your songs, but you want to belong before this life ends. It may be too much, oh, but get off the floor. Love will come when it comes, not a minute before. Love will come when it comes, not a minute before. Thank you, thank you. I went to high school in Japan. Or rather, I graduated high school in Japan. I actually started, my first 2 years of high school were in Orange County, which I only, whenever I have to go through Orange County, I drive real fast.
With his eyes closed.
But I loved my time in Japan. And I have a friend here also from that high school.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, so when I was in high school, I had this rock band. I know I've told some of you the name of it before. You're gonna know what year it was approximately when I tell you the name of the band. It was the Marmalade Movement.
Was it a what?
Oh no! Was it a jam band? Oh God! Come on. Use a pun, go to jail, Tom. Really.
It was a jam band.
Tom's back.
He's back.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, the castle. Thank you. Yeah. So I had a friend who was actually in that band with me named Kelly, and he, well, I wrote this song kind of for him. This is called Enough for Us. Also co-written with Charles John Quarto, for those of you that know Charles. would play our music by candlelight. When that burned down, we'd use the moon. I'd grow up the sun, you'd blow your saxophone. Kingdom come, and that was enough for us. From here I see how much that was. Now that the world's got in my eyes. Back then when time stayed home with love safe on the radio, it was easy to be wise. Serenades for girls on the avenue, blue-bottled songs for the night. We close up that bar out on the metropole. Well, all right, that was enough for us. From here I see how much that was. Now that the world's got in my eyes. Back then when time stayed home with love safe on the radio, it was easy to be wise. Here we stand, drunk and remembering those dusty old dreams somehow unsung. I forgot the words, you hocked your saxophone. Oh, to be young, that was enough for us. From here I see how much that was. Now that the world's got in my eyes. Back then when time stayed home with love safe on the radio, it was easy to be wise. It was easy to be wise. It was easy to be wise. Oh, thank you.
That was yummy.
Who said that?
Tara.
Oh, very nice. Thank you, Tara.
Thank you, Tara.
Yummy. I like that.
Yummy.
Okay. Well, here's another song. Oh, yes, thank you. Maybe not. Here's another song from that new record, or the new record is 2 years old, so it's not new anymore. But this is a song I wrote for my dad. So, okay. So is this one of the ones that you thought that I was going to do that I said I wasn't? Now I am.
Okay.
You know, these people said, you know which two I want. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm not doing them. Well, yeah, okay. I'll start it. On the way to destiny, the old man stops to look at me, then recalls some rendezvous. He's got important work to do. He picks up something from the floor, a memory or maybe more. Then suddenly he forgets, like all our old duets. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay, I used to stop and see the dad that couldn't remember me, but I remembered him, the builder of my jungle gym. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay. The nurses say he's like all men, and sometimes he will flirt with them. Other times he is withdrawn, obviously almost gone. At first he smiled when he saw me and asked about the family. Now he doesn't know my name, but I can't say the same. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay, I used to stop and see the dad that couldn't remember me, but I remembered him, the builder of my jungle gym. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay. Now all night long I'd see his face on every drunken person in the place. I drank the drinks they bought for me, and my dad drank along for free. I owe my music to this man, the leader of my family clan. He loved his Dixieland and blues, Louis Armstrong, Ella too. His band rehearsed into the night. My mom said, close your eyes real tight, and sleep will find a way. I do that to this day. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay, I used to stop and see the dad that couldn't remember me, but I remembered him, the builder of my jungle gym. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay. On my way to play a bar in the South Bay. All right, thank you. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, it's funny how that song came out. I was working on another song. I was working on Out of My Window, and I was frustrated because I couldn't get the words right. And so I put the guitar down, and I'm thinking, shit, I can't do it. And then I thought, wait a second, I just need to clear my mind. And so I picked up the guitar and I wrote this one.
Wow.
I thought, okay, well that did it. That cleared my mind. So that was how on my way to play came out. This one came out a bit differently. I found myself in serious trouble, and thinking to myself, now, haven't I already learned this lesson before? So this is called Lessons. Through the forest I'm winding, my pathway I'm finding. I walk hand in hand with a certain one. There are moments she sends me, but other times she offends me, till I don't know who I am when the day is done. I feel like I've been here before. I've passed this same tree, the same shore. I've seen that same horizon calling to me. Now my question is, why are there always lessons? And what if we never learn them? Do they return again? Is there magic that keeps us moving forward, like a tide that pulls us shoreward? Will these lessons end? Now the trees in the forest, like a 1,000-voice chorus, they say to end it and be on my way. I wanna live life, not waste it, and now it's so close, I can taste it. But why do I hesitate another day? I feel like I've been here before. I've passed this same tree, the same shore. I've seen that same horizon calling to me. Now my question is, why are there always lessons? And what if we never learn them? Do they return again? Is there magic that keeps us moving forward, like a tide that pulls us shoreward? And will these lessons end? May these lessons never end. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, I have to make an adjustment here.
Who's that guy coming out of the thing there?
Who's that old guy?
Who's that old guy?
Not the first time.
Okay, come on.
Who's that old man?
Who's that old man?
Hi, Lizzie.
It's okay. It's okay, Miss Lizzie.
Didn't know who was behind the curtain.
No, I know. She's like, curtain number 2.
Okay.
This is going to be fun.
I had a friend who wanted to know what the secret song was that we were doing tonight, and I would not tell her, Tara. So we're going to do it right now, and I'm not going to tell you what the title is either. But you know what?
You'll know.
You'll know it.
Everybody will know it.
Yeah, drop D. What is D?
Not that I do that very often. In
What is
fact, I don't
that a
think you've
signal
ever
to?
heard me do that on the first Friday show.
Now I want to do Seven Bridges Road. Didn't that feel like Seven Bridges Road?
No. We might want to rehearse the harmony for that one.
Just do all the blues.
Just what you did though. It was like what the Eagles did, just and then there those voices came. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Well, you know, the Eagles, I knew that song way before the Eagles did it. 'Cause
Right?
Rita Coolidge recorded that song.
That's right.
Wow,
Seven
I didn't
Bridges
know
Road.
that.
And I was a Rita Coolidge fan.
I was too.
How many Rita Coolidge fans do we have?
Oh, sorry. That was really hot. What? Am I very expensive tonight?
Expressive.
Oh, yeah.
One, two, three. remember who you're talking to. Concentration slip away because your baby is so far away. Oh, well, there's a rose in a fisted glove, and the eagle flies with a dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, love the one you're with. 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 Don't be angry. Don't be sad. Don't sit crying over good times you had. 'Cause there's a girl right next to you, and she's just waiting for something to do. Well, there's a rose in a fisted glove, and the eagle flies with a dove. You can't be with the one you love. Love the one you're with. 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 Turn those heartaches right into joy. 'Cause she's a girl and you're a boy. Get it together. Make it nice. You don't need any more advice. I can't do that. 'Cause there's a rose in a fisted glove, and the eagle flies with a dove. You can't be with the one you love. Love the one you're with. 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 Yeah.
Wow. Wow, I got chills. I got chills.
Very nice.
We've never done that before.
No.
We didn't even rehearse it.
With a song like that, you don't need to rehearse it.
Right.
Well, you do, but you know.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Has it come down to that?
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, this next song I used to back when we played at Kulak's Woodshed. This was always our last song. And I have not done it in years, and well, I haven't done it basically very often because there was no piano player. So tonight we have a piano player.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and he's never played it with us either.
Is
so
it just the way it is, or is there any going back?
It's pretty much the way it is
Okay.
Until it's not.
until it's not.
Ooh, that's very zen.
Very zen, yeah.
Yeah, Zen. Well, you are in the chapel.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
be crying in the chapels.
Oh, God. No, you can do it.
1, 2, 3. At 1,000 intersections, you can see her silhouette as she's driving down La Brea in her dusty pink Corvette. Every day a million people may discuss her mystery, but I know that her eyes are just for me. And sometimes in this city nothing means enough. Then I see her, I start to remember stuff I have imagined, but I've never seen. That's why I'm in love with Angeline. Angeline, Angeline. Oh, that's why I'm in love with Angeline. Angeline, Angeline. Oh, that's why I'm in love with Angeline. Her spectacular anatomy is always on display, busting out of billboards scattered all around LA. I make a daily pilgrimage to worship at her shrine, because I know someday she will be mine. Right. And sometimes in this city life can be so hard. Then I see her blazing down the boulevard, looking like the cover of some magazine. That's why I'm in love with Angeline. Angeline, Angeline. Oh, that's why I'm in love with Angeline. Angeline, Angeline. Oh, that's why I'm in love with Angeline. Gary Stockdale. In her leopard skin bikini and her pink fluorescent shades, she's bigger than the biggest floats that fly above parades. And I don't care how old she is or where she gets her bucks. I only know without her my life sucks. And sometimes in this city life can be so hard. Then I see her high above the boulevard. She is the biggest woman I have ever seen. That's why I'm in love with Angeline. And that's not even our last song. Oh, that should have been our last song. Whatever. Okay, we have one more.
Yay!
And I should tell you that after this song, first of all, Tom here is going to rearrange the chairs in here for a song circle. But while he's doing that, I am going to be leading a tour downstairs to the dungeon. Ooh. For those of you that want to see the dungeon that haven't yet seen the dungeon. I know most of you have.
I was there for 6 weeks once. Worst experience.
And he still came back to play.
That's right. I learned my lesson. Call back.
You know, it's funny, doing this song right after that, it has some of the same chords. It's in the same
Pretend
key.
you didn't hear the one before this.
So, erase, erase, erase. You didn't hear that last song.
Okay.
One, two. What?
No. Just do this
I like
one.
it like that.
I don't have a chart for that for Gary.
What is it?
Oh, he could take it.
Go ahead.
That's easy. But we'll do this one first. Let's do this one first.
It's not, come on, let me show you where it's at.
No.
Nope, that would be too easy.
They're rebelling against us, Seb.
I got to tell you that Janie just suggested doing that song after this.
Good.
So, you guys, you're starting way too early.
Okay.
But you know what? Because it's in the same key, is that loud? Never mind. No,
So
no, no,
what?
no, no.
So
Who
what?
cares?
Every other rock song's in E.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a good view of the outskirts of town. From out of my window, I see patches of snow still left on the ground. But I can't feel the wind blow. I used to live for the thrill of the ride and the wind in my hair. The world goes on without me now. Out of my window, trees sway, cars move without me now. Out of my window. Out of my window. The world had fallen on hard times, especially my town. Some customers couldn't spare a dime, but I couldn't turn them down. So I worked on their cars with a smile, with a wife and 2 hungry kids. The world goes on without me now. Out of my window, trees sway, cars move without me now. Out of my window. Never wanted to hurt anyone, but living poor is nobody's fun. I just wanted to move up a little bit, move up a little bit, move up a little. The world goes on without me now. Out of my window, trees sway, cars move without me now. Out of my window. wanted to hurt anyone. Living poor is nobody's fun. I just wanted to move up a little bit, move up a little bit, move up a little. The world goes on without me now. Out of my window, trees sway, cars move without me now. Out of my window, the world goes on without me now. Out of my window, trees sway, cars move without me now. Out of my window. Out of my window. Out of my Okay.
Play it. I'll jump in if I
So
feel it.
it's, well, it's easy, except for one chord, but you'll get that.
Okay.
Oh, yes, we are. Yeah, you need a chart for that bridge.
Are we having fun? Yay!
That was wonderful. Thank you for that rousing applause. I mean, it's funny, a couple songs ago I had to adjust my hearing aids because it was just too much. Yeah, right. Okay, here it comes. Okay, and it's a sing-along, and here is your part. Ooh, like it like that. Ooh, like it like that. Ooh, like it just like that. Ooh, like it like that. Ooh, like it like that. Ooh, like it just like that. And here's the third. Ooh, like it like that. Ooh, like it like that. Ooh, like it just like that. And here's the fifth. Ooh, like it like that. Ooh, like it like that. Ooh, like it just like that. Okay, everybody choose your part and do it without me.
Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that.
Okay, me. I love a warm day with a cool breeze, and I love watching noisy parrots in the eucalyptus trees. I love a succulent garden and a red rose, and I love watching my grapevines grow then decompose. Everybody's got their own special something that brightens up their day. So what is it that makes you wanna say, ooh, like it like that. Ooh, like it like that. Ooh, like it just like that. Sing on.
Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that.
And I love enchiladas and lasagna too. And I really love a bowl of ice cream when I'm feeling blue. I like going out for sushi and plum wine and a certain homemade pasta sauce that's so divine. Everybody's got their own special something that brightens up their day. So what is it that makes you wanna say, ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. Ooh, I like it like that. kiss is so divine. I drive for miles to see her smile. She makes me feel so fine. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. That's right. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. Just like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. One more. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. Okay, now real softly. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it like that. Ooh, I like it just like that. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. I think it's been a magical night with Gary Stockdale. And of course, Leslie Beauvais. And Janie Thorne. And Matt Bunsen. And Ed Brand doing the sound. And I'm Chevy Chase. Yeah, Severin Brown,
all
right.
the food people. And all the food people.
Yeah, all the food people.
All the
Sarah
food
and
people.
Hannah.
Oh, all the food people. How many brought food? Yeah, all of you guys, give yourselves a hand.
And Lizzie. And Lizzie.
And Lizzie.
Lizzie.
And Lizzie.
Lizzie, too. Who parked it here?
Yeah. Anyway. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay.
Here's your pen back, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was great fun. Thank you for letting me play with that.
Oh man, thank you so much. for playing.
Yeah, it was a gas. I loved it.
Yeah. Total gas. Total.
Good to see you, Leslie.
Good to see you, Gary.
A long time.
Do we still, Ed? We still got, okay, listen.
So good.
Next month, I'm not having a show here on the first Friday, but the month after that, I'm having the Eldermen.
And may I?
Oh, you may.
And June 1st, Stardust Concerts has the Elderman. And then July 20, the Tallmen Group. So if you need to find out where it is, come see me.
Yep. That's it. Great.
As soon as these people clear out or clean up. Thanks, Seth.